The 1970s was a decade of culinary experimentation and comfort foods that truly brought families together. From retro casseroles to tropical flavors, it was a time when dinner wasn't just a meal, it was an event. Today we're reviving some forgotten dishes from that era that deserve a comeback. Number 1. Swiss steak. Swiss steak is a dish that reflects both tradition and innovation in home cooking. Despite its name, Swiss steak has no Swiss origins. The term Swiss refers to the cooking process known as Swissing, a technique for tenderizing meat by pounding and braising it. The dish typically uses tougher cuts of beef, like round or chuck steak, which are more affordable and develop incredible flavor when slow cooked. The meat is often dredged in flour and lightly browned in a skillet before being simmered in a tomato-based sauce, often with the addition of onions, bell peppers, garlic, and sometimes even carrots and celery for added depth. The combination of slow cooking and acidic tomato helps break down the meat's fibers, making it incredibly tender. This long braising process infuses the beef with a rich, savory flavor that perfectly complements the tangy and slightly sweet tomato sauce. Swiss steak can be adapted with spices and herbs like thyme, bay leaf, or Worcestershire sauce for additional umami. It's a versatile dish that can be served over mashed potatoes, egg noodles, or rice, absorbing the delicious sauce and providing a comforting, hearty meal. Number 2. Stuffed cabbage rolls. Stuffed cabbage rolls are a dish with deep roots across many cultures, from Polish and Hungarian to Russian and Jewish cuisine. The core concept is simple yet versatile. Softened cabbage leaves are filled with a savory mixture, typically a blend of ground meat, beef, pork, or a mix, rice, and onions. However, variations can include different grains like barley or millet, and some even add raisins or spices like allspice and paprika for a richer flavor. The leaves are then rolled tightly around the filling, creating neat little parcels. The rolls are simmered in a flavorful tomato sauce, often with a touch of brown sugar, vinegar, or lemon juice, to balance acidity and sweetness. This slow cooking allows the cabbage to absorb the sauce, becoming tender and flavorful. The sauce may also vary, with some preferring a creamier or more herbaceous base, adding thyme, dill, or bay leaves. Stuffed cabbage rolls are often prepared in large batches as they freeze and reheat well, making them perfect for meal prepping or family gatherings. The dish is typically served hot, often accompanied by sour cream or a side of crusty bread to soak up the sauce. It's a dish that offers comfort, warmth, and a touch of nostalgia, all wrapped up in tender cabbage leaves. Number 3. Deviled ham loaf. Deviled ham loaf, a popular mid-century dish, was all about transforming affordable pantry staples into something flavorful and filling. The term deviled referred to the spiciness level, as the meat was mixed with robust seasonings like dry mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and sometimes even cayenne pepper or paprika to give it a slight heat. The base of the loaf often used canned deviled ham, known for its spreadable texture, but could also be made from finely chopped cooked ham, making it a great way to use leftovers. To bind the loaf, ingredients like breadcrumbs or cracker crumbs were added, and eggs provided moisture and structure. The mixture was shaped into a loaf, either free-form or packed into a loaf pan, then baked until it developed a browned, crispy crust while remaining moist inside. Some variations topped it with a glaze made from brown sugar and mustard for an additional tangy sweetness. It was versatile, served warm as a main dish with sides like macaroni salad, or cold in sandwiches the next day. This dish balanced convenience and taste, fitting into the quick prep, make-ahead lifestyle of the 70s home cook. Number 4. Shrimp Newburg. Shrimp Newburg is a luxurious dish that stands out for its rich, velvety sauce and delicate flavor. The base of the dish is a Newburg sauce, traditionally made by combining butter, cream, egg yolks, and sherry. The shrimp is sautéed until just cooked to preserve its tender texture, then added to the sauce, which is cooked gently to thicken and develop flavor without curdling. The use of sherry or Madeira wine provides a slightly sweet, nutty undertone that pairs exceptionally well with the natural sweetness of the shrimp. A touch of cayenne pepper or nutmeg can add subtle spice, enhancing the dish's complexity. While traditionally served over toast points, which are small triangular slices of crispy bread, it's also commonly enjoyed over rice, puff pastry shells, or even noodles for a more filling meal. Shrimp Newburg has roots in classic French cuisine, but was adapted to American tastes by chefs in the late 19th century, becoming a popular dish in upscale restaurants. It was embraced in home kitchens in the 70s as a sophisticated yet manageable dish for dinner parties or special occasions, providing a taste of elegance without requiring hours of preparation. Number 5, Turkey Tetrazzini. Turkey Tetrazzini is a beloved American casserole with origins dating back to the early 20th century, believed to be named after the Italian opera singer, Luisa Tetrazzini. The dish is a creamy, comforting combination of leftover turkey or chicken, egg noodles or spaghetti, mushrooms, and a decadent sauce made from a blend of broth, milk or cream, and sometimes sherry for depth. The sauce is typically enriched with butter, flour, and grated Parmesan or cheddar cheese for a savory, cheesy flavor that brings all the elements together. Sautéed mushrooms add an earthy, umami note that complements the turkey, and the whole mixture is combined, poured into a casserole dish, and topped with breadcrumbs or crushed crackers for a crispy, golden finish. The topping often includes a bit more cheese, which melts and adds a beautiful crust. Turkey Tetrazzini is an ideal use for leftovers because it transforms them into a completely new dish, easily feeding a crowd and reheating well for future meals. With its creamy, cheesy, and crunchy textures, it's a crowd pleaser that balances convenience with gourmet flavor, making it a nostalgic favorite that's perfect for holidays or family gatherings. Number 6, sweet and sour pork chops. Sweet and sour pork chops are a fusion of savory meat and tropical flavors, bringing an exciting twist to classic American dinner fare. The recipe usually begins with pork chops, often bone-in for added flavor, which are pan-seared until browned. The sweet and sour sauce is what sets this dish apart, typically made by combining ketchup, apple cider vinegar, or white vinegar, brown sugar, and pineapple juice to create that tangy sweet base. The sauce can also include soy sauce for depth and saltiness, along with minced garlic or ginger to add a zesty kick. To enhance the tropical flavor, chunks of pineapple, either fresh or canned, are added along with bell peppers, which not only contribute to the dish's flavor, but also provide vibrant color. The pork chops are simmered in this sauce until tender, allowing the meat to absorb all those contrasting flavors. This dish is best served with steamed white rice, which helps to balance the strong flavors and soaks up the rich, flavorful sauce. Variations can include adding other vegetables like carrots or snap peas for a more complex texture and taste, making it a balanced and vibrant dish that captures the adventurous spirit of 1970s cuisine. Number 7, liver and onions. Liver and onions is a classic dish known for its distinct flavor and nutrient-rich profile, offering a robust combination of iron, vitamin A, and protein. The key to this dish lies in preparing the liver properly. Typically, beef or calf liver is used for its milder flavor. It's crucial to soak the liver in milk or a mild acidic solution, like lemon juice or vinegar, for at least 30 minutes before cooking to reduce bitterness and tenderize the meat. The liver is then sliced thinly to ensure quick cooking, seasoned simply with salt and pepper, and sautéed quickly in butter or oil to keep it tender and prevent it from becoming rubbery. Onions, the other star of this dish, are typically caramelized until soft and sweet, which complements the rich flavor of the liver. Sometimes a splash of balsamic vinegar, wine, or even Worcestershire sauce is added to the onions to deepen their flavor. While the dish is often served with mashed potatoes to soak up any juices, some variations include a light gravy made from the pan drippings. Liver and onions is an economical meal that fell out of favor as palates and preferences shifted, but its deep flavor and nutritional benefits make it a dish worth revisiting. Number 8, chicken divan. Chicken divan is a versatile casserole known for its blend of flavors and ease of preparation, often considered a comfort dish for family gatherings. The classic recipe features poached chicken breasts or thighs, which are shredded or cut into chunks, paired with broccoli florets that can be blanched or lightly steamed to retain their texture and vibrant green color. The creamy sauce is a key component, traditionally made with a mix of mayonnaise, sour cream, and condensed cream of mushroom or chicken soup for a rich base. For added depth, a splash of sherry wine provides a slightly nutty undertone, balancing the richness of the sauce. Seasonings like garlic powder, lemon juice, and curry powder can be added to enhance the flavor. The casserole is assembled by layering the chicken and broccoli in a baking dish, covering it with the sauce, and then topping it with a mixture of breadcrumbs or crushed crackers and cheese, usually sharp cheddar or Parmesan, for a crispy, cheesy crust. The dish is then baked until the top is golden and the sauce is bubbling. While typically served over rice or egg noodles, variations can include adding pasta directly into the casserole, making it a complete one-dish meal. Number 9, ham and pineapple casserole. Ham and pineapple casserole is a delightful mix of savory and sweet, combining the saltiness of ham with the tropical sweetness of pineapple, creating a balance that feels both comforting and exotic. The ham, usually cut into cubes or slices, is paired with pineapple chunks, often canned in juice or syrup, which contribute not just sweetness, but moisture to the dish. The sauce is usually made from brown sugar, which caramelizes as it bakes, along with mustard for a tangy bite, and sometimes a hint of vinegar for acidity. Some variations include maraschino cherries for a burst of color and extra sweetness. To add texture, a topping of crushed crackers or breadcrumbs, often mixed with melted butter, is sprinkled over the casserole before baking, creating a crunchy, caramelized crust. The casserole is baked until everything melds together, the sauce thickens, and the ham and pineapple edges start to brown, filling the kitchen with a sweet, smoky aroma. It pairs perfectly with sides like mashed potatoes, roasted vegetables, or a simple green salad, making it a versatile choice for a family dinner, holiday brunch, or potluck gathering. Number 10, sloppy joes. Sloppy joes are a classic American comfort food known for their simplicity and bold flavor. The dish features ground beef that's browned and then simmered in a sauce made from ingredients like tomato sauce or ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, and sometimes brown sugar or vinegar for a balance of sweet and tangy. Some recipes include bell peppers, onions, and garlic for added texture and depth. The key is to cook the mixture long enough for the flavors to meld together and the sauce to thicken, coating the meat without being too runny. The filling is then spooned onto soft hamburger buns, which soak up the flavorful sauce and provide a soft contrast to the savory filling. Variations of sloppy joes sometimes incorporate barbecue sauce, chili powder, or even mustard for a bit of a kick, allowing cooks to adapt the dish to their personal preferences. It's a meal that can be prepped in under 30 minutes, making it ideal for weeknight dinners, backyard gatherings, and school lunchboxes. The messy nature of the sandwich is part of its charm, often paired with sides like tater tots, potato salad, or coleslaw for a complete, satisfying meal.